We have a voicemail number, and that number is 219-2-DAVID-P. This may be the most chaotic voicemail we've ever received. This is a guy who I guess has been calling. He says I haven't gotten back to him. I'm not aware of ever having received a call from this guy, but he repeats just about every recent COVID lie I can remember. There's a kid crying in the background. What sounds like his female partner is yelling things to him to say. This almost is performance art of some kind of avant-garde nature. Let's listen to it together.
David Pakman, this is Billy Harrison again. I see you still haven't, or let me rephrase that. I see you still haven't.
So there's the kid in the background. Just chaos.
Responded to my voicemails. Either you're scared or...
I'm not aware of any voicemails. And I obviously, I have 1,000 voicemails to listen to right now. We obviously can't respond.
Just like I said, you spread misinformation and you don't know what to say back to me. Like I said, anything that you say, I can debunk. You spread misinformation, you lie. Masks do not work.
So we have peer-reviewed RCT's masks work.
That's a lie. Vaccinations don't work. That's a lie.
Vaccinations do. So he sounds linguistically confused. He's saying vaccinations don't work. That's a lie. Anyway, vaccinations obviously work very well. You're 97 times more likely to die of COVID if you're unvaccinated.
The election was stolen. That's true.
The election was not stolen. There's not even evidence that a single state was stolen.
Donald Trump was the greatest president of all time. That's true.
No evidence of that, for sure.
Everything that I can say, I can back up. What about you? Like I
It's funny how people think asserting something is backing it up.
said, I done gave you my number and everything else. So for me and you to go live on your channel, on your little show, and debate. And I can prove to you that you're bull. And that's all you do is spread misinformation. Lies.
I like the woman in the background yelling lies. And then he says, lies. Yes, that's exactly it. What a chaotic situation, huh?
Yeah, you'll take everybody else's voicemails, stupid shit about you leaving the country. I don't give a f*** whether you leave or you stay or you...
The person in the background feeding him lines is, I mean, you could... If this was a skit, you could not script it any better.
I mean, oh well. Like I said, all the shit you talk about Trump, instead of playing Trump bingo, why don't you debunk shit that he's saying? Saying, nope, that's a lie. This is what really happened.
That's what we do.
You can't. You sit there and play Trump bingo. What about Biden and the Democrats? And you can sit there and say that you're not a Democrat all you want to.
I mean, it's quite literally the truth. I've never been a Democrat.
You're a f***ing Democrat.
Oh, okay.
A liberal Democrat. A communist, socialist Democrat.
Meanwhile, the left is like, David, you really should be a socialist. Why aren't you a socialist?
And if you ask me why and ask me the policies like you like to ask everybody else, get me live on your show and I'll make you look stupid about the communist and socialist shit.
I would love it for someone to make me look like a communist. Like the first question would be, tell me one communist policy that I support. Anyway, that guy sounds like he's got a lot going on. I won't deny that it might be actually fun if he called in. So hopefully he will call in during live calls. We're going to talk about what is happening with the Beijing Olympics on today's bonus show. Very low viewership. And also the quarantine hotels are being called quarantine hell. It's crazy what is happening. We will also talk about alcohol returning to flights in the U.S. and concerns among flight attendants groups about it. I would be concerned. We'll talk about all of those stories and more on today's bonus show. Sign up at joinpakman.com. We will speak to you then.